It is time for CBS 21 Next. I'm Candace Scalise, your host tonight. We are talking about a beloved brewery that's shutting its doors. Alex Dill has been working on this out of Hanover tonight. Alex, Wicked Brewing says they are going to be no more. What's going on here?
Hi, Candace. Hi, everybody. Yes, so Something Wicked Brewing Company, it's here in Hanover. It's been here for over 10 years now, and they actually just celebrated 10 years a couple months ago. And today I spoke with one of the 6 owners who tells me essentially they just do not have the sales to keep this place in business, and that the 6 owners are not necessarily in the same phases of life that they were when they first opened this place. I spoke with Steve today. He tells me that the company holds itself to a pretty high standard for craft beer, and the expenses for that just weren't met in terms of sales. So that is unfortunately the reason they're going to be closing their doors, and their last day is going to be on September 6th.
Did they say what's happening next? Like, are they going to use this building for something else? Are they shutting the door? Someone else is going to have to buy it? Like, what can we expect to go there?
So they're actually still in the process of figuring all of that out. And right now, they're honestly just very upset about the closure of the business in order to even discuss next steps. They're still, this is a pretty upsetting thing for them. I spoke with a lot of people today who didn't even want to be on camera because they were so upset. I talked with one man who you'll see tonight on CBS 21 on the CW. You'll see it at 10, and on CBS 21 at 11. I spoke with a man who has actually been going there since the place opened, and he said it feels like a close relative has died. So he's very upset about it. Lots of other regulars are very upset about it. So they're just focusing on trying to keep spirits high for the next month. It's exactly a month away from when they will be closing their doors, and they are still doing a couple events up until then to try and get people in the door. That man actually sitting at the bar right there in the video you're seeing is the superior attendant. So he's been going there almost every single day for the past 10 years. You'll hear from him.
Okay.
You'll hear from him later tonight. So he is pretty heartbroken, and a lot of them are also pretty heartbroken. But something interesting that I was talking to the owner about, and is something interesting to consider, is the fact that the younger generations might not necessarily be drinking as much alcohol and consuming as much alcohol, which could be a factor in this place closing down if there's not enough new people coming in the doors.
Yeah, people not buying beer, can't get the sales. There you go, right? I mean, if the sales aren't there, you can't stay open. And 10 years is a good amount of time. A lot of restaurants don't last that long. So the fact they've lasted is good, but it sounds like it is going to be coming to an end. Thank you, Alex. We appreciate it. And we'll check back in with you tonight at 10 and 11 on the CW and CBS 21 News tonight. I want to talk to Ed Russo next because we are talking about our weather. I took a walk outside, Ed. It has felt really nice, I think. It feels nice and cool. Like it feels like a fall day for us.
Yeah, it's been in the 70s all pretty much morning long.
Awesome.
Not all morning. I said morning because I'm usually on the morning show with you.
Yeah, we switched around.
Yeah, I know. I meant all evening, ever since 5-6 o'clock, we've been in the 70s. So that's actually pretty cool for a summer evening this time of the year. But as you can see on our 7-day forecast, we really start to warm things up as we head through the upcoming weekend, and probably another heat wave next week. But the good news is the air quality is going to improve. It's been the worst that it's been has really been today. If you've looked at the sky, it was hard to see if you were
really
looking at were you looking at clouds or were you looking at haze? But the haze was that thick. So if there weren't clouds above you, it was just the haze. And that's going to hold pretty strong overnight tonight. We had even a few couple showers move through. But I'm definitely thinking we see some bluer skies tomorrow and certainly into the upcoming weekend where it counts.
Yeah, sunny and warm coming up, 80s and 90s. But it's nice that at least in our evenings, we're experiencing the 60s and 70s. A lot of people are getting out with their football practices, cheerleading practices, upcoming school year. We have marching band who's probably gearing up with school starting up soon. So it looks like
starting to feel like the season. Yeah,
definitely. All right, super. So good news for our weather, unless you want a lot of rain. Doesn't sound like we're going to get it until a little bit later on.
Well, the Susquehanna could use some so that the pride of Susquehanna can have a season.
Take off. Yeah, they can't steer the boat without water, and they need more water in the Susquehanna River. That's what they're telling us, at least. So.
It's crazy. Like, I've had so much rain at my property. Well, many people have in York and Lancaster County, but other parts of the area haven't seen nearly as much rain as other parts.
Yeah.
It's been very spotty. There's a
Yeah,
rain
have some
now.
flowers wilting for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's showers right now, but again, they're nuisance stuff. They're not going to make a dent or anything like that. So,
Yeah, just as isolated showers. All right,
yeah,
Ed, thanks so much.
you
And
bet.
thank you for joining us tonight for our 21 Next. Remember, you can always stay up to date by downloading that CBS 21 app. And you can join us every night right here on YouTube for our 21 Next coverage. Plus, you can watch on the CW at 10 and 11 for full extent of these stories we're talking about tonight. In the meantime, have a good one. And remember, you matter.